Hello and welcome back to the Prosperity 2E mix. Back to the Prosperity 2E mix. This is the semi-finals playing against Iras42. And let's see, we've got Magpie, Forager trashing, we got Carpenter. Carpenter looks at least alright. There's also Anvil. Probably not as good, especially since it can't gain Fisherman. Cursed Wild Hunt is draw, kind of awkward, but there is trashing, so that could work out all right. In fact, oh well, no, I mean, once you get the loot, you get plus buy anyway, but okay. It's not important to keep your foragers fed. Oh, hey, I'm going first. Yeah. Right, let's go ahead and get a Magpie. I would like to get a Carpenter, but Magpie, you know how it is with Magpie. You gotta get it. And then I'm gonna take, oh, interesting. 5-2, and they go for the Wild Hunt. It does make some sense. I'm not sure if it's what I would do, but it does make some sense. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a Carpenter. This is not really a good shuffle either way. Either our Forager misses or we don't get a Magpie. Probably best to not get the Magpie so that we can at least trash an estate. I don't think there's much reason to get multiple Carpenters here. If we can't gain Fishermen with them, we can gain Magpies while the Magpies are here, but then once the Magpies run, well, I guess once the Magpies run, they turn into the other thing. Second Forager, yeah, I think we're going to want that. We are going to want that. Figurehead is a really good first loot to have gotten. Like, yeah, it doesn't give you plus buy, but the draw is really nice. Okay, so we are denied Fisherman. I guess we're buying nothing. And I guess here we buy another Magpie? Kind of awkward. Like, we could take a Terminal, but I don't really... Yeah, I don't really... I'm not feeling that. Okay, this time we should probably Carpenter for Fisherman before we play Magpie. I mean, we could take a Magpie. Maybe that is better. It's a little hard to say. I think I'm going to go for the Fisherman. Well, we cannot hit 5. I guess we just take another Magpie. Pretty annoying. We cannot hit 5 or get Fisherman. I'm not supposed to be buying this many Magpies, I can tell you that. Okay, well now the Carpenter is a trasher, which isn't ideal. I don't think the order here really matters. We could just go ahead and trash the Carpenter. We could also trash a Copper into a Fisherman. I guess that's probably fine. Well, we have 5 coins right now. We'll still have 5 coins if we don't do that. Carpenter does look kind of bad right now. Like, what we really want is some loot. And then we gotta get Specialist. We can buy a Wild Hunt. You just not play the Carpenter. I guess we could also trash the other Forager. I mean, we don't really need 2 Foragers right now, admittedly. Yeah, okay. One Forager to trash, the other, and like curses, and then the Carpenter to turn coppers into fishermen is a pretty reasonable outcome. Although we are going to need the Specialist to be able to actually do that. Okay. We're definitely foraging the curse. We have 1 magpie in here and 2 coppers. So we can either not play the Wild Hunt and let's see, we have 4, 5, 6. So we'd have 9 if we draw, which is like fine, I guess. We go Fisherman Specialist, I suppose. If we draw, yeah, that's probably better than... Oh, I miscounted. That's fine. We can still do Fisherman Specialist, so... And at some point we should consider Carpenter trashing the magpies, because they're not that good unless we get some more loot, which we do want to get some more loot, but... Get the Wild Hunt VP. That doesn't bother me too much. Staff is a good one. I would like that. Yay. Do we double play the Fisherman, or do we gain 1? We probably double play it. Wild Hunt on the bottom. Okay, that's fine. So we go for another Wild Hunt. We could just take a silver, honestly. That's not at all bad in our deck right now. Are we supposed to take another Specialist and use that to gain the Wild Hunt? Probably not. Well, I mean, we don't really need the draw. We just want the loot, right? But we do also ultimately want the Wild Hunt. How able are we going to be to pair them up, I guess is the question. I think it should be fine. We can also... Okay, here we go. What loot did we get? Oh, we didn't. Right. Okay. Let's play specialist. To play wild hunt for cards. Gain a copy. And then we play magpie or do we play fisherman? I'm gonna say fisherman. We gain a copy of this too. And then like we don't actually, yeah, I think that actually works okay. We got an insignia. Okay, we top decked the curse. Not ideal, but we just carpenter coppered a fisherman here. We'd also trash copper and carpenter silver to another specialist or wild hunt. That's probably better. I think specialist. And we can go specialist, wild hunt. Is that, how likely is that to fail? It's probably not that likely. I don't want to top deck the endless chalice or the curse. Thank you. Okay, we'll just double play the fisherman. We do need to be wary about a pile out here because wild hunts and curses run at the same time. It's an interesting way to do it. Not sure I understand the rationale. So yeah, we probably should try to score this turn. I feel like the monument thing is not going to happen. So we do have another specialist down there. Good. We go specialist, specialist. We do have another wild hunt as well, right? Because we have chalice, insignia, and amphora. So we can go wild hunt for cards. Cards. Go forager. I do feel like I might be missing a win here by not double playing this carpenter. But play the carpenter first. I don't know. Okay, so we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 coins. We can just double province. Like, that's already pretty good. Turn the estate into another fisherman. Should be fine. Or turn the magpie into something. Question is, can we win? We turn like magpie into wild hunt and we take 3 wild hunts, then we lose on curse points and we don't have enough. Yeah, I don't think we're quite capable of doing that. Did we take a monument? Nah. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, well, okay. They did it too, then it's not too bad. I'm not even sure I want to double play this wild hunt. Four, 5, 6, 7. I can take 10 coins. By like province fishermen and yeah. It's hard for me to see how, yeah. Why? So I got distracted. But what I was going to say is that it's hard for me to see how they could come back from that. And indeed, they resigned. So they seem to have agreed. All right, so Forge is the only trashing. Okay. There's cursing. Curses can be used to buy grand markets. Very exciting. There sure aren't a lot of cards in the 3 to 4 cost slot on this board. There sure are not. So we get Fairy. Thinking about Fairy Charlatan to start here. And then Fairy again. I mean, we'll definitely want a Fairy Grand Market, but we may also want a Fairy Forge. A lot of potential ferrying going on here. Okay. We might want to take a buried treasure here. That'll make it easier for us to move the fairy token. I mean, we could also take a relic, but we can we can definitely do that next turn if we take the buried treasure. There's buried treasure. Having a little trouble finding that. Or we could just buy a forge. That's probably better than whatever else. Okay, now we move the ferry token to Grand Market, I think. And the other thing we could do that's kind of funny is like move it to encampment, and then we can forge coppers into an encampment. But we can already forge like a single estate into an encampment, so I don't think that's play. Well, I guess this is Copper Estate to Grand Market, and we don't get to play Charlatan. It's annoying. We also didn't see our buried treasure. Would have been a good turn to see it instead of the Charlatan, but no. I guess the other thing we could do is forge the Charlatan, but I don't really see the point in that. Okay. I guess we're taking another encampment. And then next turn, hopefully, we can get some good stuff. Do find the oh, come on. It really makes a lot of sense to play Charlatan here. I mean, I want to forge, but I think I gotta get Grand Market encampment while I can manage it. We don't particularly need plunder here. There's groundskeeper, there's city. Wouldn't mind having a plunder or two, but it's not vital by any means. Okay, well, I was gonna consider forging the encampment, but there is not much reason to do that now. Can't buy anything, unfortunately. So that's the end of our estates, which means it's going to be a lot harder to get Grand Markets off the forge, and we might end up having to take, like, copper or something. Curse. we buying here? We could start grabbing some cities. Just to be able to play the Charlatan on the Forge every turn. Although it's not actually that important. I wonder if I should take a war chest. There's a lot of good 5s to gain. I think I will. Including Grand Market, actually. Like, even getting a second war chest would not be crazy, I don't think. Bah. I think I actually prefer Curse to Copper right now. Because I can play it and buy Grand Markets. So this is an encampment. Do we go ahead and take a plunder? I guess so. Get the 1 plunder. Cities are going to be active real soon, so that's something to keep in mind. Oh wait, when did you get a war chest? Did I name city? Probably name city. Well, city better than Grand Market? Probably not. I don't know. The thing about Worcester is you can just get all the good stuff. Yeah. I don't think they actually need the draw very much right now, is the reason I didn't think it made sense to block city, but maybe I just forge my... Oh, damn it. Never mind. I probably need the draw more than they do, so if they name city, I think I meant to take that. They did. Alright, so I take Grand Market, I guess. Grand Market, Encampment City, it looks like. This game is scarily close to being over. I don't think they're gonna have like a win off of forge stuff. There's no way they have the gains for it, but continue to think they don't really need the draw. I'm gonna name Grand Market. I mean, if they empty the plunders, then... But, I mean, I'm probably just losing this game regardless. I'm not really sure where this went wrong, but it definitely felt like... I mean, probably the double Charlatan Forge collision was really bad. I think you should take another war chest. But probably not a gold. Well, yeah, you probably have the draw. I don't know. I mean, I think I would definitely take the war chest. Seems quite good. I feel like that was underplayed. Oh my god. I mean, probably just resign, but I played the war chest first. Oh well. City. I don't even know that I meant to take city here anyway. Just because of piles. I mean, granted, if I take like Grand Market is actually a little cheaper to empty on. I gotta buy a province here, right? So I just buy, take another Grand Market and buy a province. Like it's payload. I mean, Groundskeeper. I think I take the Grand Market now and then. Think about Groundskeeper going forward, but as long as we think we're safe from a pile out, which we may not be, I'm not totally sure, but we can forge the buried treasure into something this turn, if that makes sense. I guess they do have another city. I was gonna say that seems like an underplay because they could play Forge, but they have another city to draw whatever with, so I mean they're just very far ahead. It's just a question of whether they can find... Oh, they didn't even play the Forge. I guess at this point we name Plunder. Just try to block Mile out. I mean, they can get it with Prosper, but that's expensive. Maybe they... no, they don't have it. A little surprised by the double province. I don't think they needed to do that. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but... Well, rip my encampment. Yeah. All right. Let's just resolve. This is really just felt like that one snowballed on me. Oh, I forgot to update this. I don't really have any. There's not really a point in that game where I like regret my decision making. Like maybe the turn where I didn't play the forge and because I wanted to get Grand Market encampment, but that'd be about it. All right, so the only trashing is trade. Okay. And there's not really any draw to speak of. Very little with patrician. Okay, so I think it's unfortunate that we can't get all three of like pageant, fisherman, and clerk. Oh, I think we got to take the clerk. So I think that means I don't think it makes a lot of sense to open pageant over fisherman when we're not going to get a coffer from it. Horn of Plenty Megaturn really shouldn't be possible here. And that probably means we don't actually want to play with it at all. Now we do take the pageant. Well, do we want to top deck the fisherman? We're going to hit 5 if we do. Otherwise, we hit 6. Which mostly means we get a coffer back if we buy. I mean, what are we going to buy? Probably buried treasure. Aim towards getting off a good trade. Yeah, all right. I mean, getting a coffer is probably just better. We probably will need to pick up Trickster at some point, but I think I'd rather get the buried treasure now and try to start getting some trades in. Before we get the money situation in our deck gets worse. Right, here we go. Oh, wait. What? Didn't realize I had 2 buys. Because I can buy Fisherman Trade. And I think that's worth it. I mean, because I don't have any estates coming up. In theory, I could also buy a Grand Market, but I don't actually think that's correct. Anyway, yeah, I think we do go Fisherman Trade. Probably getting attacked here. Yeah, I think we just pick up another buried treasure, and then after that we can look at Trickster. Maybe it's correct to take the Trickster already. We do have the 2 silvers in our deck already. Yeah, I think so, actually. That's rude. Now we can get another fisherman. I guess it's fine. Oh, come on. Oh, you got a second one. I didn't see that. Okay. Fair enough. Wow, that's actually really annoying though. We have two. Oh, we do have the buried treasure in play. We're not going to get to utilize the trickster. I think they're not going to trigger a shuffle. I think that means we actually want to top deck the trickster so we can use its ability. I think. Oh, I miscounted. They are going to trigger a shuffle. Well, I'm a dum-dum. Okay. This is definitely trade. And then we could take a patrician or jeweled egg. I think I prefer patrician right now. Let's see. I have 5. Yeah, I think we just convert fisherman to coffer again. Wait, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, because I played the clerk. That's why they're not going to trigger a shuffle. Good. Okay, so this could be Grand Market. Could also be another buried treasure. I think Grand Market's got to be better. So we could trade again. I'm not as keen on that. Maybe this is buried treasure. Oh, whoops. Got the buried treasure in play, so I think I want to... And the Grand Market, so I think I want to draw this rather than top decking the Grand Market. I probably should pick up another clerk. Pretty sad board to be player 1 on, I have to say. Not a lot of value in it. I'll go Grand Market Patrician. And we could take a province, but... Do we think... that we're going to be provincing every turn from here on out? Do we think our opponent is? I mean, no. But maybe... Yeah, I think I'm going to go Grand Market Patrician. there anything down here that I could draw? I guess my trickster is down here. And a buried treasure. Oh. All right. Let's go ahead and take a province now, I think. Do we want a patrician? We probably do, yeah. We could set aside the buried treasure. Interesting. Yeah, all right. Boo. 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 Oh, wait, that did work. We're in a bit of an awkward spot here. Oh, God. That's making things better. I was hoping to see some plus buy and do like Patrician Emporium with all those cantrips in play. Although, man, Patrician, yeah, I could have done that, but sadly, when that comes to it, do we take a province here? Buried treasure in play. Yeah, quite possibly not. We need to take a duchy, or could we could take buried treasure patrician. Take buried treasure duchy, take double duchy. I don't like spending the coffers though. Okay, we still got some actions. No. It doesn't look like that strong of a turn. Strong enough to buy a province. I think I would do that in their position. Interesting. So we've got 3 buried treasures in play. Well, I'm just going to be going for Emporiums this turn most likely anyway. Unless, I guess it's possible I don't draw another action. And then I'll be sad. I will be sad if that is the case. That is the case. Ugh. Gross, gross, gross. Well, what do we do about this? Double province is definitely not safe. We could trade. feel like trade buried treasure. Oh, let's do the trade. We're gonna trigger a shuffle, and we've got the curse. Double buried treasure. You lose some coffers that way. I mean, it's net gain for next turn, but not beyond that. Yeah. Oh, this isn't a good hand. Really would have liked to see one more action last turn. Then I could have bought triple Emporium. Would have been pretty good. Pretty good. Good news is their hand isn't very good. And I think Province Buried Treasure is still a pretty good play from them. Don't understand the duchy. Yeah, we still can't get Emporium points. Ugh, so annoying. Trade again. It's worth one whole VP. I guess so. And then, I guess we could buy an estate or two estates. How many coffers? Buy two. Maybe we just buy one. Buy a duchy, then it costs us a coffer. Obviously, it's worth more points. We do need some points. Yeah, maybe we need to take the duchy at this point. Do we set aside a silver or the buried treasure? I think the buried treasure. Yeah. Actually, wait. I want to top deck the fisherman here, I think. Because we know we're not going to draw. So we might as well save Emporium stuff. Yeah, we're almost certainly losing this game. It's just I need to line up the Emporium stuff, and it's only getting harder, not easier. Guess we take a state now. Okay, hopefully get a bunch of Emporium points here. Ah. Well, we do have the 5 actions, so we can at least get 2 of them. Not that that's actually that good at this point. Treasure in play, so we'll have 3. I guess we do it like this. It probably doesn't matter. Yeah, they can buy another province. I'm almost certainly not getting any more Emporium points at this point, assuming they don't hit province, which they probably will. Oh, not quite. But yeah, I've got no ability to get those Emporium points, which I need in order to be able to win. Ugly game. I think I don't know. Probably was meant to green a little more aggressively. Okay, so is bishop the only trashing here? That's sad. And the draw is Bandit Camp Vault? Oh gosh. Ugly. Ugly. I suppose it is fairly important to hit 5. This game will be more fun if we can mutually agree to get bishops, but I don't know if we can do that. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, if we don't, without the bishops, then hitting 5 is not as important because realistically, we're not going to draw. It's very, very gross. I want so badly to like for it to make sense to take a bishop so that we can be clean, but it. I think it's just silver. Double astrolabe. I think this is just some sort of stupid vault money thing. I mean, we would probably take some bandit camps, but like with Horde, doesn't take much to get to province, and there's salt and there's mountain pass. Like the question is, do we even need plus buy? And having some plus buy in the deck won't hurt. Astrolabe, definitely not as good at hitting 5 though. Yeah, I think we go double silver. Okay, we can take an astrolabe here, that's fine. Oh, come on. Fine, I guess I'll take another astrolabe. Wonderful. Alright, first up is Vault, I think. 4 again? Oh wait, no, we've got the astrolabe in play. I think we take a second vault. We're aiming to get to Horde. Got to Horde, okay. I think we'll take one more Horde on 6 here. Seven, whatever. And I guess it's time to start greening. I mean, if we can hit Province, we absolutely want to do that. I guess this is another vault. No, there's no way that makes sense. Yeah, I really don't want them to hit Province. Search. Wait, what is Search gonna do? Okay. We can hit Province here. Excellent, excellent. Excellent. We want anything with our province? Probably not. We just want to pay debt, or at least have the option to. Yep, that's gonna be good and fine to take. We're gonna have 5 debt after this. Not ideal, but 8 points is a lot. Nah, no vaults. But they don't hit province, so it's not so bad. No astrolabes. This is kind of annoying. No golds. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to call this an unfortunate top deck, but I think it'll still be okay. It occurs to me I don't really know what bid they would have had to make in order for me not to take the points there. I'm sure there's something. I didn't really give it much thought. It was like, 14, sure, why not? Like, I don't know. I have 3 vaults in my deck, and in this shuffle, I'm going to get to play 1 of them. Hooah. I mean, 2, but one of them misses the shuffle, so, you know. Yeah, always gonna draw another vault. That's how that's gonna be. Am I supposed to play like discarded? Interesting. That doesn't suggest a province-y. I guess I'm just taking an estate is what I'm doing. Is there any risk of them doing better than province duchy? I mean, if I had plus buy here, I just double salt. But I don't think so. Okay, wait. No, I can salt. It's fine. So long as they can't beat this, I win. Yeah. All right. What a what a not Very fun game. Ooh, got the loot. How did they get all those into play? I guess I didn't have terminal collision like I did. I don't know. Not that I was paying attention. Anyway, sad board is sad. I feel like that has been representative of my overall experience in this tournament to have multiple very sad boards. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Do the thing. There we go. And if we tie this game, what happens? Oh, additional games will be played. Okay. No estate trashing, no curse trashing. Well, I think technically there is estate trashing. Yeah. Is this just double silver or is it silver watchtower? What are we doing with... So, I mean, there's draw, there's Destro, there's storyteller, there's not plus actions. So our single terminal... I mean, it could just be mint, especially with platinum on the board. Could also get an acolyte at some point. There is plus buy from Cauldron, so we don't need Herb Gatherer. So the Watchtower... Watchtower still has some value in reacting to Cauldrons, if we can manage that. But it's going to be difficult. Watchtower into mint is certainly better than silver into mint. Guess I'll take a Watchtower. I don't know. Then the question is going to be here, if we draw 2 coppers, we did not draw 2 coppers. 3 copper mint is not good enough. Storyteller first, I think. And this is another silver. The issue with storyteller is we could end up having to trash the silvers to buy mint and then having no money in our deck. How do we deal with that? I'm not quite sure. But I don't think it makes sense to not play the silver. Okay, yeah, we'll just trash 1 silver and take a 5 copper mint. Oh, that doesn't work. We don't have the coins for it. Right. Okay. I think storyteller number 2 then, and then we go for Cauldron. I think we can go ahead and YOLO draw here. Like, we might draw 2 coppers. You know, it could happen. We might also draw a silver and be able to buy a 5. So many possibilities. Acolyte. Yeah, I'll buy an Acolyte on 4 if I get the opportunity. Will I buy it over, like, Cauldron? I won't buy it over mint. But will I buy it over Cauldron? I don't know. Well, okay. Humble. Interesting. I don't have the money to buy an Acolyte. That's pretty annoying. Guess we meant the silver. We top deck it? I don't think so. Oh boy. This is a wretched draw. We have 2 storytellers, those other 7 cards. Ugh. And it got rotated. Well, they didn't get an acolyte either. Right? Right. So, whatever. Oh, there's Forge on this board. Oh my god. I completely blanked on that. Okay. Fine. I just totally missed that. How did I miss that? It's fine. We can get a Forge here. We'll just get... We don't top deck this, but it's close to being correct. Buy another silver. I mean, yeah, because we can always forge them. We just want to make sure we can afford the forge. That's the important thing. Okay, so we gained 2 we had the... I guess we can draw 3 cards and then 2 cards at the Watchtower. Wait, what? Oh my god. I am bungling this so hard right now. Those are just more silvers. Whatever. Buy enough silver, it'll work out, right? That's how that works. Probably. Hey, I mean, we could eventually maybe forge into, like, platinum or something. Oh my god, what? Okay, whatever. I don't think I need another silver. I'm just gonna take a Destrier. Wait, why did I take Destrier over Sybil? That was stupid. I'm really out of it right now, I guess. Oh no. Really don't have my head in the game. Yeah, so Forge is our terminal this game, right? Not any of this other crap. All right, we've already got enough for Forge. What we want to do is draw this mess by Forge. Don't think it makes sense to top deck it. And so our goal is to forge... I guess we'll just see what we draw, but... Okay. So we could go like Copper Estate Watchtower into Cauldron and then buy another Storyteller. So what did I say? Copper Estate Watchtower into Cauldron, then I said buy Storyteller? I don't want to buy Storyteller. I'm going to buy Sybil. I would like to forge this copper. I don't know if it's worth not playing it in order to do that. Probably not. The cursing with the forge, I'm not too concerned about. Yeah, how do we get a platinum? That's an important question. Well, we could forge the mint. Problem with that is then we don't have the mint. Maybe that's okay. Like, ultimately, mint is arguably a better card in our deck than Forge once we're like clean. But, I mean, I guess if they're going to keep cursing us, that's not necessarily true. I think at this point we're good to take another silver. In a silver per silver you have in play. Okay, that's not that appealing. Should have bottom decked the storyteller. Miscounted my draw. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 17. Like another cauldron. I wonder if I'm meant to forge like triple silver into platinum. Or double silver into another draw card. I guess that way I might get to curse. 6, 7, 8, 13. Well, we could windfall if we don't do the forge. Oh, that's probably for next turn. The problem with cursing here is that I don't really need 2 more action cards. Right. I go another cauldron, specifically. maybe I should have windfall. I don't know. Just awkward with the cursing and such. To windfall, it's good because you can forge gold to destrier and stuff, and it's just payload. Are they gonna colony here? No. Am I supposed to... Like, I do want to draw the curse, I guess. Yeah, there's just no way to set this up. Okay, whatever. Alright, so we have 4 cards to draw. So if we want to keep the storyteller, and I'm thinking about... Maybe... Do I want to forge it? I guess we gotta do... We get the cauldrons into play. Oh wait, that doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't think forging the storyteller actually makes sense. Push this into a destrier. And then go cauldron, double destrier. And now I think we're probably forging storyteller. I definitely could consider... Oh, they didn't, like, draw at all. Anyway, I definitely could consider skipping out on the forge for a turn to windfall here. Instead. Okay, so they do take colony. So I can just do Storyteller Platinum and draw everything. I have another Destrier down there. I think I do. And 2 Sibyls. Okay. Whatever. That was a waste. I guess not a total waste. The question is, what do we want to forge here? You can forge like Destrier to Destrier. Pick up yet another Cauldron. Off the Storyteller. Top deck Civil Destrier. 8, 9, 10, 15. Give out a bunch more curses. Maybe... Now let's... I think... Another Cauldron, and then we take... 3 Destriers, which will be 4, 3, 2, so 9. Something for 6. Could take like a Horde. Or we could just take another Cauldron. You don't need that many buys though, right? I think the nice thing about the Horde is it feeds the Forge. Potentially. I wonder if they have enough money to pile out if they draw. I probably should have thought about that. I mean, I don't think they have the gains. Guess I'm not totally sure about that. Well, they can mint a Cauldron. Oh no. Yeah, I probably blew this. Needed it. Yeah. We only have 2 buys. How many buys do they have? I think they only have 2 Cauldrons. There's 3 buys. So they should be a gain short, I think. Not entirely sure. They did spend a fair amount of their money on draw here, but maybe not enough. They do have several platinums. And they only spent one of those. Okay. Okay. 3 buys, 4 gains for them. So I should not lower those piles any further, and I should try to get some points in a big way. Which, I mean, I think I should be able to do. Like, I can probably avoid drawing with Storyteller much. This doesn't really matter. All right, are we forging? What are we forging? I mean, probably not the Destrier, right? Forge, Storyteller, Curse, and a Duchy. 8, 16, 17, 18, 23. Go double colony. And we have a tie. That's not good. That's not good. We forge storyteller, horde into colony, and then go double colony. The problem there is we're like low on payload. But I think it needs to be done. 8, 16, and 5. Oh, wait. 16 and 5 is 21. Shit. I mean, I guess we can go colony province. Yeah, maybe that's the play. Do we take an estate? Can forge platinum estate into colony. I guess they might be able to empty on colonies as well, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. I think we do take an estate. Yeah, I think if they draw, they probably just win. Their draw should be... Oh. Okay, here we go. We have Cauldron, like Sybil, Cauldron Destrier that we can forge. So we can also just go colony to colony. No, it doesn't really matter. What have we got down there? Okay, we have 2 Destriers left. There's all of our money, which is 1 short of double colony. Actually is a problem, isn't it? How do we... Like, we can't triple colony, right? That's a colony. Yeah, I should have bought a copper. I was thinking about it, and I was like, no, I don't think that makes sense. But it actually did. It actually did. Oh, wait. What if we forge... No. So if we do a colony to colony, that, and we buy... Yeah, I should have bought... Why didn't I buy a copper? Ugh! We go colony, colony, buy colony province. I think that's actively bad. I think we're meant to... Maybe we're not meant to lower the colonies at all. In which case, just top decking the 2 Destriers is probably the play, and we do... Forge nothing. With 21, we can buy double province duchy. We can go ahead and grab the copper. Yeah, I really should have more attentive to this. Huh. I don't think there's any forage target that we have that's like actually good. I guess we could also go, we could go double province windfall, but I guess the question is, does that make sense? I don't think it does. We could also raid. We gain a mess of silvers. I don't want that many silvers. We could forge some of the silvers first. Like, we could forge triple silver into platinum, but then we're losing a coin. Oh, but we get the coin. We get it back, right? Gain a silver per silver you have in play. So we gain 1 silver. That's 6 coins. So that's 6. Then we can't buy the double province. Does it matter if we can't buy double province? I don't know if it matters. We'd also forge like double silver estate into province. That costs us only 4 coins. And then we have... We buy... I think I'm gonna do that. So we buy raid, we get the silvers back. Which I'm not like really excited about, but then we buy province and that's another silver so that we can hit triple or double colony. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, so probably I lose the match here because I didn't buy a copper. I mean, there's other things that could have enabled me to win than that, but... That's a lot of cards. It'd be pretty surprising if they don't have it off that draw. Be pretty surprising. I don't know how many platinums they have. Theory, I could figure it out. Maybe as many as 4. I'm surprised at how much time they're taking. Like maybe they don't have it. Like it seems like they should. There's also I guess the possibility that they can pile instead. That seems less likely. They have to. If they get a colony and a curse, that's a tie. Colony curse triple cauldron seems harder than double colony, forge colony to colony. I mean, maybe I was meant to play around that, but probably not. Yeah, I mean, I guess the impressive thing is that I managed not to already have lost this game on the back of all of my brain farts in the early part of the game, but you know, so like you could say it's because of not buying the copper, but you could also point at that stuff. It's certainly the case that, unlike either losses in this match, well, I don't know. Was it? I don't remember about game 3. Game 2, it felt like, I don't know what I could have done differently. There's no question I could have done some different stuff here, which in a way is nice. I mean, it's good for it to be clear how to improve. I just needed to, like, just stop and think for a moment. Like, I was thinking about, like, should I buy a copper? And I was like, well, no, being able to draw my deck is important, but like, duh, I just had the, you know, oh, okay, I forgot about the sorceress. That might do it for them. It is embarrassing, though. Definitely, I guess the difference in, well, I don't know. Is it fair to say that I missed a pile out? Hmm. Well, that's icing on the cake. Just, yeah. So I guess I blew this game every different way there is to blow a game. That's, yeah, cool. I mean, it's possible that my opponent was favored going into their previous turn. That like they weren't expected to fail to draw. They didn't actually. I guess they had 3 storytellers. They didn't. Yeah, their draw was like, they had a lot of draw, but it was less consistent than mine. 7 Destriers and 3 Sibyls is a lot of draw. Maybe too much. Maybe too much. But yeah. Yeah, so I guess, I don't know. Given how many different mistakes like that I made in this game, I'm somewhat inclined to just say my brain wasn't working and leave it at that. In any case, thanks for watching, and I will resume play in the Dominion Online Championship, Shuffle It Championship, whatever you want to call it, at some point. Until then,